Hello everyone. We are Chandana, Dhanyashree, Ashwini and Harini of batch 13 of final year project from 8th semester A section, EEE department DSCE. Our project title is Fuel Automata focused towards Industry 4.0 under the guidance of Dr. Premkumar M, Associate Professor, EEE department DSCE. This project is basically to reduce the human work and to develop an auto-guided mechanism. The proposed idea is an attempt to automate the fuel dispensing system by using RFID technology as an advanced automation tool to reduce the surge of vehicles in front of petrol bunks to refill their vehicles' fuel by reducing overall fuel dispensing time compared with the manual mode of operation. Coming to the programming part, this programming is for petrol bunk with app integration. This we need to upload for Arduino Mega board. These are the various libraries we have included. First one is for keypad, next is for LCD and then for Node MCU. Moving on. This is for quantity purpose. And this is the operation of MFRC 522. And then this is for taking passwords. This is when the user selects petrol. This is when the user selects diesel. And then this is for EV charging. Here in this loop we can see the entire workflow. Initially the LCD will display welcome to DSCE petrol bunk. Then it will ask the user to select for a fuel where we have given options like A, when the user enters A in the keypad, petrol will get selected, B, diesel will get selected, and then C, charging will get selected. When the user enter A in the keypad, petrol will get selected. Then it will ask the user to scan the card. Once the card gets scanned, it will ask user to enter the password. If the password is correct, it will ask the user to enter quantity. Then according to the formula, based on the quantity, it will calculate the price. If RES pen is equal to 1, petrol will get dispensed. Then thank you will display in the LCD. If it is equal to 0, it will show check your balance. Error with check your balance. Same with diesel. If the user enters B in the keypad, and then same procedure goes for charging also. We need to upload this program for Arduino Mega board. Coming to the Node MCU program, we have to upload this into the Node MCU. Initially we have included libraries like ESP8266 and pump library, that is servo. And then we have taken a strings of para and URL. Then we have to give username and password of user's Wi-Fi. And then in the serial monitor, if the Wi-Fi is connected properly, it will show Wi-Fi connected with the user's IP address. And then we get a response in the para like this. If we get a response, then it is an indication that Wi-Fi is connected properly, and this is giving request for the dispensing purpose. And then it will connect to Wi-Fi and it will give indication to the servo that the pump will dispense the fuel. This is the entire program of Node MCU. We need to upload it to the Node MCU board. Regarding mobile app, initially we have developed an Android app in the Android Studio platform. This app is basically applicable for both user and service provider. For service provider, we have given specific details like mobile number as 99999 and as a password we have given admin A capital admin 123. Once the service provider gets signed in by using these credentials, he will get the transaction report of all the users. And then for the user side, each user has to register their card in the app by giving all the required credentials. Here, each RFID card will be having specified 8-digit numbers. For the convenience, we have given 2 digits to every card. Here I have registered one card, that is card number 37. Here I have registered this card by using these credentials like mobile number, password. Password for this card is 1234 and the card holder name is Dhanyashree. This is the app we developed in Android Studio platform. Once we open this app, new user has to create his account and then he has to fill all these credentials like username, mobile number, postal address, postal code, and he has to give specific password to his card. Since we have already registered card number 37 as we seen earlier, we'll go with that card. We need to enter the mobile number which is being registered for that card, that is card number 37. Then the password given for that card is 1234. Submit. Then it will show login success. If the user wants to recharge the card, then again you have to enter his mobile number. Since this card is already registered, it will automatically take the user name and card number. Then he has to give the recharge amount. Say for example 1000 rupees. He has to recharge. And to check his card balance, he have to go for check balance. And then again he have to enter his mobile number. It will automatically take the card number and it will show the balance card amount. To view the overall details, we have to click for view details. This will show the entire details of the card along with the date and time. The red one is amount being debited every time the user uses the automated petrol bunk, and this green one is recharging amount. Like this way it will update all the details. If the new user has to add his card, this page he can add his new. Like this way the app will work. This is entirely for the user purpose. Now for the service provider purpose, we can use the same. For service provider, we have given specific mobile number like ten times 9, and then the password given for the service provider side is admin 123. Only A is caps. So entering the specific mobile number and password of service provider, the service provider will get all the transaction report of every individual user along with the date and time. Similarly, this red one is for amount being debited from the user side, and this green one is recharging amount. Like this way the app works. Basically, our project is the integration of hardware, software with the Android app. Now, we'll start with the hardware part. This is the overall hardware setup of our project. This project basically works for petrol, diesel, and for EV charging. This is the petrol tank, this is the diesel tank, and this is the charging port. Now coming to the components, the input devices we are using is, first one is LCD, which is a display unit. Next one is keypad unit. This is the RFID reader to scan the RFID cards. The main controlling components are Arduino Mega board and Node MCU. Node MCU, which is a Wi-Fi module. This is the relay for charging purpose. And next, this is the charging port. Here we are giving the charging port. This one is the voltage regulator 7805 for maintaining the 5 volt supply using adapter. This is the adapter unit. And this is the overall connection of the project. Once the program gets uploaded to the Node MCU board, this unit is for just powering up the Node MCU. And then this unit is for powering the Arduino Mega board. To dispense the fuel, we are using 2 separate pumps for both petrol and diesel. This is the overall hardware setup of our project. Now coming to the overall working of the project, once the programming is uploaded to both Arduino Mega board, this is for Arduino Mega board, and then for Node MCU, this is for Node MCU, the working of our project starts. Once we power up the Arduino and Node MCU and connecting the charging port to mobile just to show the charging process, but this charging option can be implemented for electric vehicles in the near future. Moving to the process, initially it will display hello and welcome to DSE petrol bunk, and then it will ask the user to select the fuel. It will give options: A is petrol, B is diesel, and C is charging. If the user press A in the keypad, petrol gets selected. Then it will ask the user to scan the card. This is where user can scan his card. Once the user scans his card, LCD displays to enter the password. For this 37 card, we have given password as 1234. So I will enter the password now. 1, 2, 3 and 4. If the password is correct, it will show correct password. Then it will ask the user to enter the quantity. If the user enters 2 liters of petrol, accordingly it will calculate the price and the petrol will get dispensed. Once the dispensing is completed, finally it will show the thank you, and then it will return back to the selection of fuel. If the user wants to dispense the diesel, he has to enter B in the keypad. Then it will show diesel selected. Then it will ask the user to scan his card. Then it will ask the user to enter the password. For this card we have given password as 1234. So I'll enter it. 1, 2, 3 and 4. If it is correct password, it will dispense correct it will display correct password. Then it will ask the user to enter the quantity. If he enters 2 liters of diesel, it will calculate the price and it will dispense the diesel. Once the dispensing gets completed, it will show thank you. If the user selects charging option, we need to scan the card. For this card, the password is 1, 2, 3 and 4. It's a correct password. It will ask a user to enter the quantity. If he wants 20 units of charging, he needs to enter 2. So it will take charging in 20 units. Here the phone gets charged for 20 units. Once the charging is completed, it will display thank you. And finally, all these details will get updated at the user side and also at the service provider side app. To see the transaction report of all the users, service provider can sign in using predefined credentials. Here for service provider, we have given details, predefined details as mobile number, which is 99999. Next, password we have given as admin123, where only A is capital A. One, two, three. Here we need to give submit. Finally, it will display all the details of the users. Here we can see the transaction report of all the users along with the date and time. Here red indicates the amount being debited by the users and green is recharge amount. We can see all the details of the user. For the user side, all the details will get stored in the user app. For the 37 number card which we have used, that card owner need to give the same credentials given during registration time. Here for 37 card, the mobile number given during registration time is then the password given for this card is 1234. Then to check the balance, again we have to enter the mobile number. Since it is already predefined and registered, it will show the card number and the remaining balance. To view the overall details, here we can see overall details of the user. The recent updates will get updated at the last with the date and time. In this way, our overall project works. This is the entire idea of Fuel Automata focused towards Industry 4.0. Thank you.